the Audi semi-truck designed to beat Tesla. While this is just an unofficial Audi-themed rendering, we could easily see this semi hauling cargo well into the late 21st century. Unlike passenger cars, semi-trucks have developed at a much slower rate, which is why the ones you see on the motorways today aren't fundamentally different from the ones that came out a few decades ago. Audi concept sketches look like an impressive Tesla semi-competitor. Tesla changed the road shipping game when it announced its Semi, and when the company debuted its semi-truck, inspiring major companies around the world to test out the units as soon as they became available. However, one designer decided to take the electric semi-concept and adapt it for a completely different brand. Independent designer Jeremy Dodd crafted an Audi-themed truck and posted the images to his account, drawing the attention of car enthusiasts around the world. While these sketches won't show up on a roadway anytime soon, they're certainly impressive and unashamedly futuristic. Tesla fans will probably quickly point out why this Audi concept looks so different from the traditional boxy look of other semis. Dodd's designs, while impressive, never have to make it onto a production line and onto roads. The reason this looks so different from the Tesla Semi is that it doesn't have to bother with the kinds of things that allow it to make the jump from a digital sketch to an actual working vehicle. This is concept design in its purest form, and it's just the fact that it's focused on a truck that makes it a bit weird. Jeremy doesn't say much about his project, but you can just guess it's going to use electric propulsion and come with at least level 4 autonomy. That means the human driver might still be present inside, and they wouldn't be required to do too much. However, we failed to see a way in which they could climb inside. And when you also consider the fact that the logo is placed dead center on the windshield, you start to wonder whether Audi might have actually achieved level 5 for this truck. Of course, all in Jeremy's mind and not in the real world. By the looks of it, the design seems to channel the air across the two sides of the Semi instead of pushing over the top. No wind tunnel tests have been performed, so how well this would work is anyone's guess. But we have a feeling it's not exactly great. The sensation is further reinforced by the wheel design. Sure, it looks cool, but boy, is the Tesla Semi going to run things around you while you're recharging for the second time. Well, at least your cabin looks like Batman, though, and not a scared kitten. The Audi concept features many sleek design elements that would typically belong way into the future. With the trailer attached, there are a total of 5 lighting units, 3 on the trailer and 2 on the Semi, the latter nicely embedded into the rearwards part of the wheel arches. Even though road shipping is all about keeping running costs down, there aren't that many semi-trucks out there that use a genuinely aerodynamic design. Instead, the companies making them seem to have settled for the brick look and never glanced back since. It's precisely this reluctance to include any rounded shapes that have made the Tesla Semi appear like a very futuristic vehicle, even though its design could be best described as incredibly simple. Well, you wouldn't say the same about this Audi truck concept, would you? Unfortunately for us, Dodd doesn't go into details regarding the design and inspiration behind the vehicle. Is it fully autonomous? Is it completely electric? Where would one safely put the motor in such a vehicle? Does it offer the same room for the human behind the controls that Tesla does? Perhaps Dodd will treat fans of this design to a sequel, answering these questions and more in newer art. So what do you think about Audi's semi-truck? Let us know in the comments below. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and turn on those notifications.